In the mid-90s, Cleveland had built a franchise that seemed unstoppable. Over a 5-year span, they averaged 94 wins a year and nearly 6 runs a game. But it was a dynasty in the making that wasn't meant to be, often coming close but never quite reaching that World Series win. With the new Cleveland Legend inserts and Clutch Baseball Series 2 expansion set, you'll have the opportunity to take those players and try to achieve what they came so close to doing, winning it all. The first 5 players we'll take a look at today were all cornerstones of the mid-90s powerhouse Cleveland team, beginning with a man many consider to be one of the greatest defensive players of all time. Omar Vizquel won 11 Gold Gloves over the course of his career, including 9 consecutive seasons from 1993 to 2001. Among shortstops, his .985 fielding percentage is tied for the highest of all time. He is the all-time leader in games played, and he's the all-time leader in double plays turned. He won his first Gold Glove at the age of 26 and his final Gold Glove at the age of 39. So, to summarize, he was pretty good at playing shortstop. But his glove wasn't all he brought to the game, especially in 1999. That season, he batted .333 and scored 112 runs, made an All-Star appearance, finished second in the league in stolen bases. Oh, and he won another Gold Glove. That means his new Cleveland Legend insert card brings the heat to the plate, on the bases, and in the field, with a 14 on base, a contact batter's chart with just 3 outs, maxed out speed and defense, and 3 icons. And we're just getting started. Omar Vizquel wasn't the only speedster in Cleveland back in the 90s. Kenny Lofton, who spent every year from 1992 to 1996 with the Tribe, led the AL in stolen bases each and every one of those seasons. That speed helped him while roaming center field too, and it translated into 4 Gold Gloves during the same stretch. A World Series ring may have eluded him, but it may bring you one with this Cleveland Legends insert card based on his 1994 season with a 14 on base, a contact batter's chart with just 3 outs, maxed out speed and defense, and 4 icons. Sound familiar? Pair him with Vizquel for a 1-2 punch of speed, hitting, and defense. Looking for someone with a little more power than Vizquel and Lofton? How about the power-hitting Albert Belle? Belle isn't the most well-liked Major League alumni. His off-the-field antics and some on-the-field ones may have cost him some votes when it came time to choose an MVP, but he spent season after season punishing any ball that came near him. A 5-time All-Star, Belle also won 5 Silver Slugger Awards and led the league in RBIs 3 times. But that's not all. In 1995, Belle became the first player in Major League history to hit 50 home runs and 50 doubles in the same season. In fact, no one had even hit 40 and 40 since 1973. That's the season chosen for his new Cleveland Legend insert card, and it features one of the craziest batter charts we've ever seen. Just 4 outs, an 18-plus home run roll, and an insane 14-plus double. Take full advantage of this chart with his on-base 14 and 5 icons, and punish any pitch that gets thrown to him. Throughout the 90s, Jose Mesa was always good, but in 1995, he was truly great. In 64 innings pitched over 62 appearances, Mesa had a 1.12 ERA, 46 saves, and 3 wins. Of Mesa's 46 saves, 38 were recorded consecutive appearances, and at the time, it was a Major League record. He played an instrumental role in helping Cleveland not reach only 100 wins that season, but their first World Series appearance since 1954. His Cleveland Legends card isn't going to blow you away with a 7 or 8 or even 9 command like we've seen on pitcher's card in the past year. But dollar for dollar, he's one of the most effective relievers we've ever seen. With a 5 command, 6 against lefty and switch hitters, 5 defense, a balanced chart, 1 mistake roll, as well as both the save and all-star icons. When you think about Cleveland baseball in the 90s, there's usually one name that immediately springs to mind: Jim Thome. This power-hitting corner infielder played in Cleveland from 1991 to 2002, and he spent most of his time there establishing himself as one of the best power hitters the team had seen in nearly 100 years in their history, and found his way into baseball immortality as a baseball first ballot Hall of Fame inductee in 2018. Now, Thome's best all-around batting season may have been 1996, and including that season in his insert set would put him in good company with today's other 4 90s players, but his Cleveland Legends insert card actually comes from a later season, 2002. That year, Thome led the league in walks, slugging, OPS, along with hitting 52 home runs. He also crushed right-handed pitching, which is why his new card features a monstrous 14 on base with an extra +2 on base bonus when facing righties, which will come in handy for getting the advantage and making the most of the batter's chart that has just 4 outs, a 16-plus double, and an 18-plus home run. The best part, Thome's slow speed, 0 defense, and sole 1 icon. Normally, you wouldn't celebrate those things, but thanks to those factors, Tomei's incredible power bat can find its way into your lineup for just 630 salary points. Besides, he can't clog up the bases if he's always rounding them. What would a set of Cleveland players from the 90s be without their stomping grounds? Available in the Clutch Baseball 2019 Series 2 base set, the Jake is a new rare stadium card with a huge ability. Turn the tide of any at-bat by temporarily pumping up your all-star pitcher or batter, fueled by the cards in your hand. Discarding 2 cards for +2 command or on base is strong enough on its own, but with a Cleveland All-Star in the game, the cost is reduced to just 1 card, and it can be triggered multiple times. But be careful to not get too aggressive with it, or you may find yourself with a team full of All-Stars and nothing left in your strategy deck to take advantage with. With 2019 Series 2 expansion set right around the corner, we'll see if you can lead a squad of Cleveland All-Stars to victory at the Jake. Come back tomorrow where we will take a look at 5 more Cleveland legends spanning nearly 100 years of baseball. I'm Sean Norberg, and this has been Bottom of the Clutch.